Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about some amazing Christmas things because I love Christmas and I kind of wanted to do something on the cheaper side. So I have a couple little gift sets here that are super cheap and pretty good fragrances for the price. They are from the same brand, more or less, and that is Abercrombie & Fitch. These are super basic, in the sense that, like, basic white girl sense. But I do think that for an inexpensive brand, they have some of the best fragrances and range of fragrances. They just came out with a bunch of new items as well, and candles that are amazing. I spent quite a bit of time at the store the other day trying to decide what I wanted. So this is the men's fragrance collection. It's like a little mini set. I thought it was just the right amount. I think it was like $18, and that's the same for the other collection that I also got, which is the women's fragrance collection. I think both sets are really great. You're going to get a sampler, slightly larger than the norm, of each fragrance, and you get a little card with everything that's in there, which is in here. It comes in just like that, and it's a lot of fun. I think these kind of exploratory sets are really good for people who want to try more fragrances, to have a variety of fragrances, especially if there's someone who's getting to know kind of fragrances you're interested in, or maybe haven't branched out in a while and they have a favorite that might be in the box but would also kind of make them try a few new things. So I'm going to start with the women's. As I mentioned, the previous gift set was for either men or women. So I agree, just with the right kind of man. So I've been impressed with the Abercrombie fragrances. As I mentioned, I have their 8 Uncovered fragrance already, and I like it a lot. That one in particular in that range I thought was quite sweet. And the one that I got actually is named Sweet. So maybe I'm generalizing when I shouldn't. As far as the fragrances go, the one that I liked a lot at the store was the Bear one, which looks like this, and I happen to really enjoy the skin like better than skin smelling fragrances. Kind of that clean, soft, delicate, light, kind of just have to be close enough to smell it type fragrance, and that one was that for me. I'm not going to go into every single one here, but I would say that the Abercrombie stores are great. They've revamped the whole way that they set up the store. It's totally different. It's not like the typical Abercrombie store that it used to be. I like where it's going. I think they're just trying to get a new face for themselves, maybe out of that, I don't know, whatever that old vision was of their store. I would highly recommend trying these out. There is such a broad range of fragrances, and you kind of get a little bit of everything. Sweet, musky, lightly scented. I think they did their fragrances very well. As I mentioned earlier, the on the lower end of fragrances, in terms of expensive versus not expensive, these guys do a really good job. It's a great entry fragrance. If you don't want to spend a lot on a niche fragrance, then go for something like this. I think it's a great option. So the Bear one was the one I liked the most at the store. They did have a bunch of new fragrances that I did like, but they didn't have any sample sets for, and I wasn't going to be using them, an entire bottle of them probably, and so I just opted to not get them, though I recommend going there and trying a little bit of everything while you're there. if one of you guys wants to message me for this 20% off little coupon that was in both of these guys, I'll be happy to send you the code if you're actually going to go and buy a fragrance. Let's see. As far as these fragrances for the men's, I'm going to try a few more of these because I know a lot of my subscribers like to know what I have to say about men's fragrances. So I'm going to go ahead and get into some of those. So one of the ones that I liked a lot was the batch number 46. Now let's find it. This one is a cleaner aftershave type scent. Very classic masculine. A little bit more greens in there that I really like. Almost like a fern or slight citrusy type note. Let me see what is in it. It certainly is kind of a more rugged scent. The notes are cedarwood, dark amber, and musk. I think it's a fantastic combination. It does have kind of a slight sweetness and a slight greenness that I really enjoy. It's a great overall men's fragrance in terms of inexpensive. Totally great. It's in the same wheelhouse as At the Barber and kind of Aventus. Just those really masculine, musky smells. Whoa, Bessie. The next one, which I knew that I would love from the name, Oud Nuit, is what we'll try next. Yeah, these are like under $60 for the full bottles, the 1.7 ounces I think this one is. So this one is a private selection Oud Nuit, and it has hints of orange zest, not really, bergamot, black leather, and warm amber. I'm a super big fan of fragrances like this. La Nuit de la Homme, that one is so good, and this is definitely reminiscent of that. Slightly different, but really good. Kind of almost like a Tonka type smell, but not quite. Yeah, the black leather is not too overpowering. It's a very light but delightful smell. I'm a big fan of this. So next I tried Fierce Confidence, and that one reminds me more of an Axe type scent, but it does get better. Right off the bat, it smells just like Axe, but it does get better on once you wear it a little bit longer. The notes are bergamot, white amber, and musk. Obviously not every fragrance in the set is going to be to your preferences or to your person's, the gift receiver's preferences, but it's going to give them a lot of options. And to be frank, none of these are bad. None of them at all. And the last item that I'm going to do is Warts, which is a clean fragrance. So So the Woods fragrance is a cleaner cologne, as they mention. It reminds me of some of my dad's older fragrances, the ones that were simpler, cleaner, like a soapier, like almost like a dial soap. The notes are rosemary, birch leaf, clove, and cedar wood. It reminds me of a lot of the older men's fragrances that I've smelled in my lifetime. Very simple, very clean, very masculine though. If you like an understated type of fragrance, this one is really good. Though in terms of the actual gift set, you really do get quite a bit of everything. On the actual card, they have literally one of everything. They have a fresh fragrance, spicy, bold, clean, tonic, woody, musk, aquatic, sweet, and sensual. They really are pretty well described on the card. They are unique. They are interesting, as are the women's fragrances. The same principle applies. I think it's a fantastic gift. You can also get these little ornaments at the Abercrombie store. Overall, the best low-end fragrance collection, in my opinion. I might get some heat about that. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Also, another one that I haven't been able to get my hands on yet is the Ed Hardy Love and Lust. That one is super cheap and it is so good. I really have a fondness toward that fragrance for some reason, and it's just very masculine and kind of sensual, but super duper cheap. For some reason I can't seem to get my hands on it, and I've been wanting to do a review on it for you, so if you're interested in that, definitely leave a comment down below. Otherwise, I'm definitely going to recommend it for a Christmas gift for someone. I think you might be able to get it at Walmart. I found some online on Amazon. They're kind of expensive. I don't know. But if you can find it somewhere cheap, Ross or Kohl's, I think, has it. You just got to be there at the right time. But that's definitely a good one. So in terms of inexpensive gifts that gives the fragrance lover in your family a little bit to experiment with, these are awesome options. This gift set is an awesome option. Like I said, don't tell me if Shawn Mendes is a goofball, because I don't want to know. I like the fragrance too much. Alrighty guys, that's it for today. Do keep me in mind if you guys have suggestions for what you want for Christmas in terms of videos, and if you really do want that high-end Christmas review. Alrighty guys, all the best to you. Travel safely. If I don't get another video out before Christmas, it's kind of hectic. I'm going to try for one more. Otherwise, be safe, enjoy the family, and take it easy this winter, huh? Alrighty guys, talk to you soon. Bye.